So I got this out, and I took this down. This is just in by 2 screws here and here. That's loose. So tighten that up. Hold on. That's fine. So the new unit has a 5-inch lip in front of here, but the pop top is like 2 inches from here. So it has to get pushed back 3 to 4 inches. This is about 2.5 inches. So I'm actually going to cut into here and then cut this down a little bit. So it's actually going to be inset a little here, which really isn't a big deal. If you look at the unit, hold on, and it overlooked my messy garage. Let's take a look at this. Here's my converter. Let me flip this up. That actually means those fans will be inset a little bit. Because that's still 14 inches up and down. It's like 14 1/8, and across is 14 inches. You also have to cut out for the wiring on one side a little bit. That's not a big deal. But it looks like those vents are going to be recessed some. Huh. Because if I come up here, where's my tape measure? From the edge of the fan, you can see it better when it's open. From the edge of the fan to there is 2 inches. But then if I go 3 inches back on this side, coming into this area and over this seam, which should be fine. But then on the inside, those fans, the vents will be inset. If I measure 3 inches in, it's not a big deal. I'm probably going to be more like 3.5. From that white mark there, the white piece there. So it puts me about 3/4 of an inch inside there. And about 1/4 inch of that is trim around the fans. So I should only be about a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch inside there. The headliner's loose now. Guess I'll just cut it. Because I still have this for structural here. And I'm only going to cut down a little bit. I'll have to measure that depth. If you look up here, you can actually see the roof is right there. Let's go measure the depth here. Well, this is the seal. It's pretty thick. So if we take the seal, which is 1.5 inches, and be compressed a little bit. So let's say 1.25 inches on the seal. And then the unit here itself is about 5 minus 1.25 inches, we're looking at 3.5 inches into it, down from the roof line. So three and a half inches down from the roof line, which is there, puts me that's the roof line. There's a seam there. Puts me about right here. So when I cut in, it's gonna have to be from here probably across here, across here, across here. I won't go all the way across there. I'll go to maybe here and go up. That leaves me with that structural bit here. And then, of course, across the top back of the van. Okay. That should work. All right, so I stopped, took a step back to do a little research on what we're going to do here, because I don't want to cut into the structure, and I don't think it's a good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the existing hole, make it a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to notch out the pop top. I found a picture online, which I'll post right here, that shows how this was done on another installation. And since the pop top is this is just cosmetic, it's mainly for, you know, looks and whatever, notching it out, it'll flow right into the air conditioning unit, so there won't be any problems there. So I'll post a picture of that, what I'm going to be doing, and that's really gross. This van is 3 months old, so make sure you maintain that. When I pop this up, the seal actually stuck to here, so make sure you're putting some type of treatment on the seal here, so it's not sticking, because I know the Max Air fan can stick too and has trouble opening sometimes. So anyhow, we're going to go back inside and continue removing panels. So I'm looking at these instructions, and it says to put them in the blind holes marked A, and then these go in the blind holes marked B. Well, these are all marked by numbers. So what I'm thinking is that the ones marked A are for the brackets, which that lines up with the photo and with the brackets on number 6. And the other ones would be for the cover, which actually I looked and line up with number 7. I do have 2 different sizes. You can see they're 2 different sizes. So I'm going to guess that these, the larger ones, go in there. Here. Sorry about that. And then the smaller ones are going to go in here. Number 7. Number 7 up there. And number 7 over here. Number 7 here. And these are larger ones. They go in the 6. And the 6. And inside the box that the RTX was in, there was this random piece of cardboard here. This is a template, and it's going to go this way because you want to have access to those. So you'll see the size cutout I need is here. So we'll mark that tomorrow. And then as far as these line nuts go, let me take that off. Inside the package, there was this bit. Like that. Whoops. Just like that. Is there another bit? I don't see one. No. Fortunately, I do have there in the van my bits. So I'm actually going to do this tomorrow because that's slightly crooked and my extensions are also in the van. So I'm going to make sure to have a longer extension to get these. And then I'll get the other bit that I have for that. This is in the van. It did not come with one. And that's how everything will melt. Here's the cover. It'll go on like this. So there we go. We'll get that going tomorrow.